Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday, dear Jason. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Alright, buddy, you want to try blowing out the candles? There you go. Yo. I helped you. You blew them out most of the way. I got you there across the finish line. Teamwork makes the dream work, buddy. Just give me a hand.
Makes the dream work.
Okay?
You can still have the wish.
Yeah, the wish is all you, my friend. So the top part is gluten-free? Alright.
Happy birthday, Jason.
Happy
buddy.
birthday. And now we get to eat fancy cake. Oh my god. Oh my god, they do fly at each other. What the heck? What are these toys?
Do you have any Jason Jerko?
Yes. No, I will not be defeated.
Greetings, YouTube. This is J-Man. You know me, the jokester, and these balloons are here because today is the J-Man's 16th birthday. And he wanted to show you a few of the things that he received as gifts. Right? Alright. So first, we have this Ratatouille shirt. Regular viewers of this program will remember our review of Ratatouille, the Ratatouille ripoff. This is a quality garment. This is, I think maybe more care went into this than into the actual film Ratatouille. So this is nice. You got this from Mama, I think. We also got some aqua dragons, which are a version of sea monkeys, brine shrimp, if you will. Just add some distilled water in the eggs, and you get brine shrimp in 48 hours. And maybe you recognize this creature. This is a little Oviraptor figurine. And in a lot of Jason's stories, Morton Koopa Jr. dresses up like an Oviraptor. I know previously we've shown toys off and I do this and it gets blurry, but I don't know, maybe you can see it alright. It's very finely detailed. It's very nice. I like it. It's not posable, but it's still neat. Then we have another t-shirt. I got this for the J-Man. Another Koopaling reference. A Wong's Chinese. That's the restaurant that Jason likes to send the Koopas to in his story. So this looks comfortable, Jay. Yeah, Jason refers to this as the new merch. But I don't think we're gonna be selling it. This is an exclusive, Jay. This is just for you. Jason's sister Lola drew Jason this amazing drawing of Beethoven. We did a video playthrough of some Mario game, and very briefly we mentioned Beethoven. And it cracked Jay up pretty hard. So, and Lola, this is another thing where I want to show you up close. I don't know how detailed you can see, but this is an amazing drawing, and Lola did it in like 2 minutes. She's like, oh yeah, Beethoven, boosh. So she's gonna be a famous artist. So, and you got lots of other great stuff. You got lots of books and some Gravity Falls stuff. The theme of the party was Gravity Falls. You got a little Loch Ness Monster. You got a back scratcher, which you'd been asking for. Oh, that's right. You got Waddles the pig from Gravity Falls. And Mama made a pinata of Bill Cipher, which we didn't get to because, Jason, I don't want to embarrass you here or anything, but you took a little nap during your birthday party. You were so excited last night, you had trouble sleeping, and then you kind of conked out during your party today. That's fine. It's your birthday. You still had a great time, right? While we got you folks here, we're gonna read you Dino Park 2, which is the latest Koopaling episode Jason wrote. It's the sequel and the concluding chapter of the Dino Park story arc in Jason's unproduced sitcom, The Koopalings and Bowser Jr. Show. It's not actually a sitcom. It's a classic Nickelodeon cartoon, but it's also not a comedy. Many ways to describe this, but I can tell you this for sure. Jason's written hundreds of episodes of this TV show about the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. and their adventures before the Super Mario games. Am I getting all this right? Am I getting all this right?
Yeah.
Alright, and then, so this is episode 5 of season 6. He's already laughing. Dino Park 2. Previously on the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. Show. Iggy Koopa yells, "No, that was my creation!" He's yelling that at the cops who have tranquilized his dinosaurs. But I will point out that at no point in the previous episode does Iggy say, "No, that was my creation." That did not actually happen in the previous episode. But that's okay. So then we're at the prison, where the cops have taken the tranquilized dinosaurs to prison. And one of the cops says, "No trial for you dinosaurs. You're going straight into this giant slammer we made." So the cops have built a special jail cell to hold these dinosaurs. They put the dinosaurs in jail. The Velociraptor roars, and the captions at the bottom of the screen say, "I think humanity is against us." The Velociraptor opens the cell door with its hands, because we know that they can do that apparently from Jurassic Park. A guard hears these dinosaurs escaping, and the Argentinosaurus smacks his tail at him. The other guards yell, "They're escaping," and start running towards the dinosaurs. Then the Dilophosaurus spits at them, and the Ankylosaurus smacks him with its club. And the guards go flying. Cephalosaurus rams its head into the wall, smashing through it, and goes out the jail, and the other dinosaurs follow it through the hole in the wall. Iggy Koopa says, "What have I done?" Morton says, "It couldn't have gone worse." I mean, they wanted the dinosaurs to escape. I don't know what they think went so wrong. You know? Did they want the dinosaurs to stay in jail? These Koopalings, man. They don't know up from down. So the dinosaurs run into the city. Wendy Koopa says, "We have to end this." In the city, Walk the Dinosaur starts playing while the dinosaurs go on a rampage. We cut to Black Lobster, which is a parody of Red Lobster. And Cooper is inside running the Black Lobster, and he says, "We caught the biggest lobster." Suddenly, the Spinosaurus crashes in. Cooper starts screaming and runs away. The Spinosaurus grabs the lobster with its mouth, crunching it. How big was this lobster? Like this big?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's a pretty big lobster, I guess. I don't know how big a lobster normally is. Maybe like the size of this laptop? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't really have lobster. I don't eat lobster too often, and I don't encounter lobsters very often. So the Pachycephalosaurus rams its head into a mirror. So the Pachycephalosaurus is running down the street, and it smashes right into a mirror that two workers are carrying across the street. Like, you see in another thing you only see in movies where people are carrying huge pieces of glass or mirror across the street. The mirror shattered. One of the workers yells, "Hey!" The Archaeopteryx walks onto Jerry the Chargin' Chuck's porch. And Jerry comes out and says, "What do you want, little bird? What are you doing here so early? You don't look like any of the other birds. Would you like some bird seed? Here you go. Please eat some bird seed." What are you doing? The Archaeopteryx attacks Jerry the Chargin' Chuck, and Jerry starts screaming. Goombario runs inside his house and closes the door. "I didn't lock the door," Goombario says, "because there's no way dinosaurs can open doors." Goombario hasn't seen Jurassic Park. He doesn't know what's about to happen. "I'm so safe," says Goombario. The Velociraptor walks up to Goombario's door and opens it. It roars and attacks him. Then we cut to Mauser, Triclyde, and Clawgrip. Mauser says, "Guys, we gotta be the heroes." "Oh?" Triclyde wonders, "Did the dinosaurs get out of jail?" Mauser says, "Yeah, and I wonder what happened to the prison." The camera cuts to the prison. The boss music from Mario's Missing starts playing, and the prison explodes. Jason loves blowing up prisons. Then we go back to Junior and the other Koopalings, and Bowser Jr. says, "What do we have to do, Iggy?" Iggy says, "Well, we have to figure out what food they like." Iggy puts down some grass, some fish, some insects, and some meat. Pretty, all the food groups there. Mauser says, "I'm not scared of them at all. Let me do my raspberry butt dance." Mauser starts blowing raspberries while shaking his butt at the dinosaurs. The Dilophosaurus spits at his butt, and the Tyrannosaurus eats Claw Grip, Triclyde, and Mauser, all three of them, gulping them down and belching loudly. Inside the Tyrannosaurus' stomach, Mauser says, "Don't worry, guys, we'll get out of here soon." Iggy says, "I worked on my latest invention, the world's biggest toilet, which is just big enough for a Tyrannosaurus to sit on. Do you see where this is going, folks?" So the T-Rex finishes up and gets off the toilet, depositing Mauser, Triclyde, and Claw Grip into the bowl of the toilet. Suddenly, the ambulance, some fire trucks, and some police cars show up. The paramedic gets out of the ambulance and says, "Is anybody injured?" Junior says, "Yeah, lots of people." The firefighter says, "Hey, are there any fires around here?" That's what firefighters, that's what emergency services do all day. You know, there's no number for you to call. They just drive around looking for injuries and fire. Junior says, "Yeah, there are a lot of fires around here." A police officer says, A police officer says, "Who's responsible for all this?" Junior says, "It was Mauser." Mauser yells, "Try to catch us!" Mauser, Triclyde, and Claw Grip run back to the house. By the way, the Mauser isn't really responsible. He's not the one who cloned the dinosaurs, or he's not the one who brought the dinosaurs back to life. He simply called the police. And he saw the dinosaurs. It's not a plot hole, Jason. It's Junior telling a lie, and the police believing him. So, Mauser, Triclyde, and Claw Grip run back into their house, and Birdo is there because Birdo is Mauser's roommate. And Birdo says, "Where have you guys been?" And Mauser says, "Well, it's been a rough night." Birdo says, "Who can be up this early?" Mauser says, "No, don't open the door." And Birdo opens the door and the cops are there. The police chief holds up a picture of Mauser and he says, "Have you seen this mouse?" And Birdo says, "He's right there." The police chief says, "You're coming with us." Mauser starts yelling, "No, Birdo, don't let them take me away." Birdo says, "I'm sorry, the police gotta do what they gotta do." Which is, man, I'm starting to feel bad for Mauser, even though he has murdered people. He's getting framed. He's getting framed for this dinosaur thing. No good. Junior says, what are we gonna do, Iggy?" And Iggy Koopa says, well, there's something we need to do. It cuts back to Dino Island. And the Koopalings have returned the dinosaurs to the island. I guess we don't know how. They just figured out a way to get the dinosaurs out of the city. That's a plot hole, Jason. Iggy just saying, there's something we have to do, and suddenly the dinosaurs are back on Dino Island with no explanation. Did Iggy use magic? Did he? No. Nobody knows. Yep. Junior says, "We're back on Dino Island. The dinosaurs should attract a bunch of tourists now. And soon we should try bringing more dinosaurs to this island." We cut back to the Koopaling house, where Morton's relaxing. He says, "That was such an adventure. Now to go inside and eat danishes and watch Om Nom stories." We cut back to Dino Island one last time, where the Quetzalcoatlus is soaring above. And the theme from Jurassic Park starts playing. As the Quetzalcoatlus perches on a branch and squawks. The end. But listen, Steven Spielberg's got nothing on this kid. And Michael Crichton, too. Well, J-Man, it's been a fantastic birthday, and you wrote a fantastic story, and it's just fantastic being your stepdad. And thanks for having me on the video. And is there anything? Oh, you giving me a hug? Is this a hug? Is there anything you want to say to the folks? Have you? Jason wants everyone. Jason's curious. Have you seen the new DuckTales? If you, completely unrelated to anything we've been talking about, but let us know in the comments. You've seen? You like the new DuckTales? Yeah.
Dude, make a wish, dog.
You know, on my first day here, if you had asked me what I wanted, I would have said adventure, mystery, true friends. But looking here at all of you, I realized that every wish came true. I have everything I wanted.